Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best monitors for programming.
Starting at number 5.
Dell G2724D Gaming. If you have a very limited budget but still want a good monitor, then the Dell G2724D is a good option. You can find it for a low cost directly from Dell's website. Like the Dell S2721QS, it's big enough to place two windows side by side, though it has a lower 1440p resolution display, so text doesn't look as sharp. However, it's quite versatile, as it gets bright enough to overcome glare, so you can use it next to a bright window. It's also extremely adjustable, so you can set it in your preferred position for a long coding session. Additionally, its image remains consistent from the sides, so it's easy to show code or issues to another colleague nearby. Like the S2721QS, it doesn't have any USB ports, but this is what you have to expect with a cheaper monitor. However, it has good motion handling, which is great if you're coding for a video game and want to test code involving motion. Its high refresh rate is also great if you spend a lot of time scrolling through code and data, as text looks crisp while scrolling.
Coming at number 4.
Dell S2721QS27. Are you looking for the best monitor for coding on a budget? Check out the Dell S2721QS. It's another step-down model from the Dell S2722QC that's very similar in display specs, as it also has a 27-inch screen and 4K resolution, resulting in extremely sharp text. That said, the main trade-off for getting something cheaper is that it has fewer features, as it doesn't have any USB ports, so you can't connect any extra devices to it. If you want something with USB ports, you can also consider the Asus ProArt Display PA278CV, which has a lower 1440p resolution, so you must decide between the higher resolution or extra features. The S2721QS can easily be used in a bright room without issues like the S2722QC, thanks to its high peak brightness and good reflection handling. However, it has a lower contrast than the higher-end Dell U3223QE, so it isn't ideal for use in a dark room.
At number 3.
Dell S2722QC27. If you don't want an ultra-wide monitor like the Dell U4025QW and find the Dell U3223QE too expensive, the Dell S2722QC is a good mid-range alternative that often goes on sale. It's a step down from both Dell monitors in terms of features because it has a smaller USB hub with a single USB-C port and two USB-A ports. It doesn't have a KVM switch, so it isn't ideal if you want to connect multiple computers to the monitor, but that's what you have to expect for something cheaper. On the plus side, the USB-C port still offers 65W of power delivery, and this monitor supports picture-by-picture and picture-in-picture. It also has the same 4K resolution, resulting in very sharp text. Its reflection handling is also very good, even better than the U3223QE, meaning you won't have issues using it in bright environments. Fortunately, it has wide viewing angles to keep the image consistent from the sides, and with its excellent ergonomics, it's easy to adjust the screen and share it with someone sitting next to you.
Number 2 of my list.
Dell UltraSharp U4025QW. If you want an ultra-wide screen to open multiple windows next to each other, check out the Dell U4025QW. The main advantage of getting such a big screen is that you can easily multitask and view a lot of coding at once, and while it has the same screen height as the Dell U3223QE, it offers more horizontal screen space with a 21:9 aspect ratio. With a 5120 by 2160 resolution, it has the same pixel density as the U3223QE, resulting in fantastic text clarity. It also uses an IPS black panel like the U3223QE, so it's good enough to use in dark rooms. This monitor is great for multitasking while you're coding as it supports picture-in-picture/picture-by-picture modes, and it has a KVM switch that makes it easy to switch between two computers connected to the monitor. It also has 5 separate USB-C ports so you can connect various devices. 2 of those ports support Thunderbolt 4, with one of them meant for daisy chaining a second monitor directly to this one, and the other supports at least 90 W of power, so it can charge your laptop while you're working.
And number 1.
Dell UltraSharp U3223QE. The best monitor for programming we've tested is the Dell U3223QE. It's an impressive monitor for programmers as it has a large 32-inch screen and 4K resolution, resulting in high pixel density for sharp text clarity. It means you can easily read your coding text and view more lines simultaneously, as the screen is big enough to open multiple windows together. If you find the screen too big, like if you don't have enough space on your desk, consider the smaller 27-inch Dell U2723QE, which costs less. The U3223QE has extra features to improve your workflow, like a massive USB hub with 3 USB-C and 5 USB-A ports. It supports DisplayPort Alt mode with 90 W of power delivery, which is great if you want to connect a laptop and charge it using a single cable. It even has a KVM switch that makes it easy to switch between 2 different computers and use the same keyboard and mouse. Besides these features, it uses an IPS black panel that has a decent contrast ratio, especially for an IPS display, so it's good enough to use in dark rooms. However, if you're coding for video games and want to test code involving lots of motion, the image appears blurry during testing. If you want a monitor with far better motion handling, consider the Acer Nitro 15275K P3 Bipros. However, while it has USB-C ports and 90 W of power delivery like the Dell, it also has a smaller display, so it's harder to display as much information on the screen at the same time.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.